Imagine you're floating alone in the darkness of space. Ahead of you is something impossible, a perfect circle of blackness. No light, no stars, no reflection, just a hole in reality itself. You check your instruments. Everything seems normal. Your heart is racing, but curiosity pushes you forward. Slowly, you fire your engines and begin moving toward the most mysterious object in the universe, a black hole. But as you get closer, something strange begins to happen. The stars behind the black hole start bending and twisting. The universe itself looks distorted, as if reality is being stretched like rubber. You know you should turn back, but you don't. You keep moving forward. Because there's one question every human has wondered. What happens inside a black hole? For decades, scientists have tried to answer this question. Some believe black holes are cosmic death traps. Others think they could be portals to another universe. And some theories suggest they may hold the secret to reality itself. To understand what happens inside one, we first need to understand what a black hole really is. A black hole is born when a giant star dies. For millions of years, stars fight against gravity. Gravity tries to crush them inward while nuclear reactions push outward. But eventually, the star runs out of fuel. The outward pressure disappears and gravity wins. The star collapses, and collapses, and collapses, until an enormous amount of matter is compressed into an unbelievably tiny space. The result is an object with gravity so powerful that not even light can escape. That's why black holes appear completely black. But here's something surprising. Black holes don't actually suck everything around them like giant cosmic vacuum cleaners. If our sun somehow became a black hole today, Earth wouldn't be pulled in. We would continue orbiting exactly as before. The only problem is that without sunlight, our planet would freeze and life would disappear. As you continue approaching the black hole, its gravity grows stronger. Soon, you reach an invisible boundary known as the event horizon. This is the point of no return. Cross it and escape becomes impossible. Imagine you're swimming in a river. Far away from a waterfall, you can swim back to safety, but if the current becomes stronger than your swimming ability, you're doomed. No matter how hard you try, the water will carry you over the edge. That's exactly what the event horizon is, the edge of a cosmic waterfall. Once you pass it, every path through space leads inward. Forever. But then, something impossible happens. To people watching from Earth, it looks like you've stopped moving. As you approach the event horizon, you appear to slow down. More, and more, and more. Eventually, you seem frozen in place. Your image becomes dimmer and dimmer until you fade away completely. From Earth's perspective, you never actually fall into the black hole. But from your perspective, nothing unusual happens. You cross the event horizon and continue falling. Both viewpoints are correct. And that's where reality starts becoming truly bizarre. As you descend deeper into the black hole, time itself begins to change. The clock on your spaceship ticks normally. Your heartbeat feels normal. Everything around you seems normal. But compared to the rest of the universe, time is slowing down. The closer you get to the black hole, the slower your time moves. If you could somehow survive and return, you might discover that years, centuries, or even thousands of years had passed outside. Everyone you've ever known would be gone. Entire civilizations could rise and fall while only a short amount of time passes for you. In a strange way, black holes are nature's closest version of a time machine. But things are about to get much worse. Because gravity is no longer just affecting time, it's about to affect you.
Imagine falling feet first toward the black hole. Your feet are slightly closer to the center than your head. That means gravity pulls harder on your feet than on your head. At first, the difference is tiny. Then it becomes larger, and larger, and larger. Your body begins to stretch. Your legs are pulled downward. Your upper body struggles to keep up. Your spine stretches. Your organs stretch. Every atom in your body is pulled apart. Scientists actually have a name for this process: spaghettification. And despite its funny name, it is one of the most horrifying deaths imaginable. You become longer and thinner until every atom is separated from every other atom. Nothing can survive this. Not steel, not diamonds, not even the strongest materials known to science. Everything is torn apart by gravity itself. Yet for some supermassive black holes, something even stranger may happen. You might cross the event horizon before spaghettification begins, which means you could technically enter the black hole alive, at least for a little while. And that's where the greatest mystery begins, because nobody knows what happens next. According to Einstein's equations, everything eventually falls towards something called a singularity, a place where matter is crushed into an infinitely small point, a place where density becomes infinite, a place where space and time themselves cease to function. But there's a problem. Whenever scientists encounter infinity in their equations, it usually means the equations are incomplete. It's nature's way of saying, you are missing something. And that means the singularity might not actually exist. Some physicists believe black holes could contain wormholes, tunnels through space and time connecting distant regions of the universe. Others think they may connect entirely different universes. And some theories suggest something even more mind-blowing. What if our entire universe exists inside a black hole? Think about that for a moment. Everything you've ever known, every planet, every galaxy, every star, every human who has ever lived, could all exist inside a black hole belonging to another universe. It sounds like science fiction, yet some real scientific models suggest it's possible. But perhaps the strangest mystery of all involves information. Imagine throwing a book into a black hole. The book contains information, words, stories, knowledge. What happens to that information? Does it disappear forever? According to quantum physics, information cannot be destroyed. Yet black holes seem to destroy everything they consume. This contradiction became one of the biggest scientific mysteries in history. Some of the smartest people who ever lived spent decades trying to solve it. And even today, nobody knows the complete answer. Some scientists think information is stored on the surface of the black hole. Others believe it escapes through a process known as Hawking radiation. But no one has proven exactly what happens. The secret remains hidden behind the event horizon, forever beyond our reach. And perhaps that's what makes black holes so fascinating. Not what we know about them, but what we don't know. They are places where time breaks, where space bends, where reality itself seems to unravel. The deeper we study black holes, the more mysterious they become. Somewhere in the darkness of the universe, countless black holes are silently waiting, each one hiding secrets we may never uncover. And maybe the most terrifying possibility is this. The moment you enter a black hole, you don't simply die. You discover that everything humanity believes about reality is wrong. But by then, there's nobody left to tell the story.